Right. Thank you. Thank you. It's great information. So we now move into the sections on the Scrum events. So for the sprints, the only change is the product owner is the only person who can abort the sprints. So move down to sprint planning, and you'll see there are now 3 topics covered at this event. Topic 1 is now, why is this sprint valuable? Jeff, please walk us through the importance of this new topic.
Well, the first comment, the product owner is the only person who can abort a sprint. We've been training people that way for years, okay? So Scrum has always been that way. I guess we never wrote it down as clearly, so we have it clearly right now. Yeah, so we made it clear. In sprint planning, we want the people to understand what the product owner wants, why the product owner wants, what is the value being delivered, and we want a clearly defined goal that meets the criteria of the what and why of the product owner. And we're elevating the sprint goal and making it a commitment. And in order for people to come up with a good sprint goal, they need to really discuss what is the value we're delivering, what's the utility of the current sprint, why are we doing what we're doing, why do the stakeholders want it? And only with that discussion can you come up with a good sprint goal.
And what if there are multiple priorities in the sprints and the Scrum team can't decide on a sprint goal? What should the team do?
There are always multiple things that the product owner wants to get done, but a good product owner will try to focus it as much as possible. Because the more focus and the clearer the goal, the more effective the team will be. I remember I was in Silicon Valley once working with a company, hardware company, many Scrum teams. Teams were doing really well. They'd all doubled their production. Management was really happy. And then one day I was in Palo Alto. They called me up and they said, "Hey Jeff, come on over because we got a problem. All of the teams only delivered half of the sprint backlog this past sprint. Nobody got delivered what the product owner wanted." So I go over there and I meet with the managers, the product owners, and the Scrum Masters all in one room. We say, okay, I asked them, why did this happen? Nobody knows. I said, well, let's spend an hour, everybody go out and interview at least 2 developers and ask them why this happened. And they came back and they said, the developers said they were just working on a lot of detailed tasks. They didn't understand the purpose of it. It's summertime, the surf is up. They were leaving early to go surfing. So I said, well, your teams have no idea what the goal of the backlog is. And good developers, they're like racehorses. You know, a racehorse, when the gate opens, if there's not another horse jumping out of the gate, the horse won't run because there's no goal, right?
Right, absolutely.
I had the realization that this is a bigger problem with really smart developers, right? Because a smart developer would never work hard if there's no reason. That's called intelligence, right? So we got everybody together for the afternoon. The product owners, the management, the Scrum Master said, we're going to fix the product backlog and we're going to have a goal for every team for a sprint. The very next sprint, they go back to double productivity again, immediately. So that's how important this is.